episode 13 of Before the Crowd. This is down at 14. You can catch us on Amazon. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on any leading podcast streaming platforms. I am your host, down at 14. That sound in the background is made by me, so if you're also looking for good vibes, you can also look at my music on Spotify and any other streaming platforms, including Deezer. It's a Sunday, and it's been an amazing weekend, though I haven't exactly lived through the weekend. I've mostly kept to myself. Lonely solitude, I guess. Boys will be boys, most people have amazing lives. They're dealing with so much. They're doing so much. They're living well beyond their years, chilling with friends. And then there are people like me. People who keep to ourselves, You do everything you can in your power to keep pushing towards your dream and your goals, and usually that means you have to be away from people you care about and people you really want to be with, people you want to share extremely beautiful moments with and capture everything, but then you neglect your social life, you neglect to say hey or tune up to people because you don't have the time for it, and you feel so far away from people. And this is a trend that's going on around the world. It's not exclusive to anyone in Zambia or in Africa, especially with the times the way they are. But I have my really close friend who I can't speak to right now because he's chasing his dream. He's trying to be a business mogul. And there's me, who's really trying to get into content creation with a lack of personal or social skills. But I pour my energy into this stuff whenever I can, however I can, even if it means going off a tangent and just spilling my emotions out to people who don't really acknowledge me but enjoy my content. And it usually is amazing. It's incredible. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but it's draining. And half of the time I only get my platitudes when the emotion is done, when I don't feel like I need it. And I have to remind myself that I'm doing something incredible here for people around the world to love and enjoy. And sometimes you don't notice it, but that's what chasing a dream is. You don't get to enjoy the dream while you're going through it. You only enjoy it when it actually starts to profit you and you're less of the grind, when people notice you. That's when you get to enjoy it, when you're actually beginning to rest. But then after that, what comes next? You're done with the chase. So you have to chase something else. You have to go for another goal. And obviously you feel alone right now, but then it's not like it'll make sense in the future. It rarely does. But you gain a sense of comfort when it pays off, because you did it, and that was the goal, the intended reason of actually doing it in the first place. I'm 13 episodes into podcasting, and it's weird, honestly. I never thought I would have to learn how to mix, change audio, and learn sound effects, or have to add music to my recordings. But I'm 13 episodes deep. I have people listening. I have people enjoying the content. I have streaming platforms that want my podcast on their sites. I have people from around the world who want to share in the views and conversations and add their 2 cents on certain issues. And it's amazing for me. It really is. And I'm really grateful. I started this podcast at the beginning of the year, and later on it became something of a passion. And I want to share that with the world. I want to share that with more people. And hopefully, when the time is right, I can share it with a person personal to me and a friend too. And grow more from there on. And maybe with my ungrateful eyes see something to be grateful for. But still, we get on that grind, we push, we chase, and we keep on venturing out. I started this alone. I am not exactly alone anymore. I wish I had more people, but that's the thing about wishing. We're never really grateful to have a wish granted, because then we need more to be granted upon us and our shoulders. The weight of the door. Otherwise, I'll keep chasing for a lot of my Zambian folk and African people, and everybody else in the diaspora who's lost and just wants somebody to talk and fill their life up with something. I'll be there for them to the best of my capabilities. And I know this just feels like me giving a lot of my pent-up emotions to my viewers, but hey, I have the right to do that as long as you listen and you give me feedback. But I'm glad that I can define my platform as best as I can and as I want, because if I can't do that with my means, then what the heck am I really trying to build? I just hope that if there's anybody out there who's listening, who's chasing a dream or a passion of theirs, that they don't get tired of chasing that passion and they don't get lost in the thoughts of accomplishments and chasing, that they get to enjoy where they are and what they're learning and how many skills they're picking up, and then build upon those skills to then venture out for more. And hopefully I'll do the same, because I don't want to just be saying these things and not practicing what I preach. I originally thought of myself as a musician, an artist, a renaissance man, because I love music, I love creating, I love making stuff. And then I found myself falling into the passion of photography and taking photos, and now I'm trying to learn how to do videos just as much as I'm trying to learn how to make beats and recordings and doing podcasts. And then I realized that maybe I'm reaching out too far without learning one thing at the same time. But then, what's that saying? A jack of all trades is not better than a master of one, but better than a master of none. So I'll learn, I'll paint, I'll draw, I'll chase the world to the best of my capabilities and keep on going forth from there, rather than just having one thing to myself. And hopefully my people will do the same. And as much as the denial of it all will haunt me, it's better to be haunted by my dreams than my nightmares of never accomplishing something and never having somebody by my side. Because as long as I have me and I have my dreams, at least I have something that nobody can pry from my cold, dead, freezing hands. And I hope that solace helps somebody out there who is listening and needs somebody to understand how they're feeling as much as I do, So, let's venture forth, create, explore, redefine ourselves as many times as we need. We the wallflowers, we the blurs, we the nerds and geeks and everything in betweens, the freaks and geeks, And I just wanted to get on here and say that, because apparently I've been away for a little bit too long, and me saying that aliens are racist isn't really catching on for people. So think it's best to say that, hey, for anybody out there who's listening, aliens are kind of racist. When was the last time you heard of an alien in Africa? Or a sighting in the bushes in the outback of Africa? But yeah, create, explore, redefine yourself as much as needed. And hopefully when your dreams get answered, or if they do, or when they do, you have something to be thankful for. A skill, a talent, a thing, anything. Anyway, this has been Down at 14. You can find me on any leading streaming platforms, which are Amazon Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Deezer, and the rest. So, thank you, and peace out.